A phone call. We come down and look at what we're doing in Fresno. But we actually spent a bunch of time talking about out-of-state investing, right? For example, California, the Bay Area, Southern California don't make sense. And because of that, I'm going to look at investing out of state. Columbus, Ohio, Toledo, Detroit, Huntsville. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And luckily enough, by doing what I do with this channel and Facebook and LinkedIn and all the other places where one rental at a time is, I get to hear the other side as well. And I wanted to share with you that if you were thinking out of state, right, you're thinking about investing in the Midwest or the South. And if you come in, frankly, arrogant or cocky, or, yes, you may live in $1 million condo and you may be looking to buy houses for below 100 grand. But if you come in with the wrong kind of attitude, you're going to lose on lots of fronts, right? First and foremost, you're going to overpay because, heck, if the house looks good at 79, it probably looks good at 99, for example, to a California investor, right? If you don't do what I talk about in my course, which is understand your market before you write offers, you're going to get taken advantage of. And I don't know what else to do. I'm all about learning your market. I have no desire to tell people you have to invest in your backyard. It didn't work for me, right? I had to go 2.5 hours away, but I had to learn the market first, right? I had to learn, in my case, 3 bedroom, 2 bath homes before I could learn 4 bedrooms, before I could learn duplexes and quads and small apartments. But it was that slow learning that allowed me to protect myself, right? And if you don't come in and learn, absorb, and try to figure out what the market produces, you're going to get taken advantage of. And you're not only going to do average deals out of state, you're going to do bad deals out of state. You're going to do bad deals that you overpaid 20 grand. You're going to buy them vacant and then not be able to rent them up. You're going to be stuck with property managers that you don't know. Um, you just need to realize that if you really are looking out of state, I don't care how deep your pockets are, you should act like a small fish. And what I mean by that is you're going into a market. Let's just call it Ohio, or call it Detroit. Let's call it Detroit. You're going into a market that you've never been to, or at least never looked at seriously. And in Detroit, there's got to be hundreds of real estate investors who live in Detroit, drive for dollars in Detroit, know the streets left and right. And here you are coming from the Bay Area, some tech worker going, I'm going to buy a house in Detroit. If you are not careful, you are going to buy the worst house that nobody wanted because you're the sucker. If you look around the table and you don't know who the sucker is, it's you. So please, please, please learn your markets first. Spend 90 days learning your market. If you don't know how to learn a market, write in the link below. There's a link to my course. Use the coupon code BOOK20 so you get 20 bucks off and a free autographed book. But please, I'm not saying out of state investing is bad. Don't get me wrong. I think out of state investing is the right idea for lots of people. However, there are so many ways to get burned doing it. So learn your market. Respect that there are other investors, local investors there that are hungry and very good at what you're doing. You're just a small fish coming in. If you're not careful, you're going to be the sucker or the one with deep pockets that everybody comes after. The other thing that really bothers me about the central of the US and the South today is these are the best of times. I do not remember a time in my adult life where unemployment was lower, where jobs were more plethora, and the economy was humming along. I would tell you, is that the best time to buy in a market you've never been to? Probably not. Instead of doing that, you should research what happened to that market in 2000, right, with the dot-com crash. See what happened. See if they were impacted. And if they weren't, great. I can tell you that Fresno, for example, skated right through the dot-com craze because they had none of those tech jobs. And then see what they did in the '08 crash. And in Fresno, got hammered because they had lots of those liar loans or teaser loans that really hurt real estate values, but actually rents went up. But please research your markets. Don't buy into a market assuming the best of times will go on forever. It won't. The business cycle is real. This time is different as BS. It's not. and it's going to come around. At the end, the reason I want to do this video is because I hear lots of deep pockets in California wanting to go out west or out in the Midwest. And I had another phone call today with someone going, you Californians are overpaying, right? We see your 408, 650, 415 area codes, and the price goes up 20 grand. And that's only because we're paying it, right? We're, if their job's to sell the place, and if we overpay, that's what's going on. So, out of state investing, I don't do it. It's not for us. We've looked at it a couple of times, and we're just too much of a control freak. It absolutely can be done right, and there are many people doing it right. Just don't be arrogant. Don't be cocky. Do your homework. Learn your market. Spend 90 days. Go visit there, right? Go get on an airplane and go check it out. And if you do that, you can protect yourself. You could understand what's going on, and you'll feel much better. So I just had to get this off my chest. Hope that's okay. Let me know what you think. Leave comments below. Ask questions about out-of-state investing. Okay, take care. Bye.